Guy, I just started looking through my old playlist today. I saw Earth, Wind, and Fire. I said, I haven't bopped to them in a minute. I started bopping. So you know what? Let me record it and give some vibes to the people. I haven't danced in a minute. I was going to do one of them videos. You know the videos where I do that I dance and I just start punching the camera. But I thought, not to the iPhone. Not to the iPhone.
You can't punch the iPhone.
You don't know iPhone is brittle, man. iPhone is brittle. You touch it once and it'll break in half. Nah, I couldn't do it.
You have to go back to your brother's phone.
That what?
You'll have to go back to your brother's Android phone again.
Wait, I can't hear you.
Oh, sorry.
Talk?
I said you'll have to go back to your brother's old phone again.
Your audio cut out.
Oh.
Maybe it's just me. Let me check. Nah, your audio
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, try leave and come back. But yeah, Fredo's not here. That guy has assignments and he lacked. But we gotta keep it stepping because consistency and all of that. My trim is looking dead, but
Yeah, can you hear me
it's
now?
what it is. But I'm looking fresh. If you see me in YouTube right now, you already know I'm looking fresh. Just allow the hair. But I'm looking
Can you hear
fresh
me now?
overall. Yeah, I can hear you now. It's calm now.
What was I saying? I said you have to go back to your brother's old phone. You know how you are struggling with that one.
Oh, I don't know that Huawei, man. Huawei can die 10 times. Even that laptop I have is Huawei. I don't want to use it ever again in my life. So yeah, the reason why I'm wearing the reason why I'm wearing this whole attire is because recently black men have just really been down bad. I don't know if you know this guy named Derek Jackson Bruno.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah. So for his whole YouTube career, and the reason why all these girls love him, right, is that he's basically like, what do I call him? He's basically like an opposite of Kevin. Well, Kevin Samuels comes after men as well, but basically he loves to bash men. Like when
Kevin Samuels doesn't give relationship advice. Derek Jackson, he gives couples like relationship advice. He doesn't come.
No. I'll get into it. Kevin Samuels does do it. Like he actually like mentors couples so they can like not get divorced and whatnot. He does that shit. He doesn't show that shit. That's his like paid stuff. But like Derek Jackson proper bashes black men. Like she's like what's that word called again when a girl just be pygmy. He's like a pygmy for girls. And like he's been doing all this, like men that do this, women don't give him a chance. Delete that guy from your history. Blah 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 blah. This nigga got caught cheating, and I was like,
That's very black men don't cheat.
Black men don't. He's like the advocate for black men don't cheat, and this nigga cheated. Oh my god,
serial cheater even.
And the thing is that was just so sad was that you saw he was caught. You could see he was caught on 4K because he did a video, and the whole time he was just grabbing, he was holding the sweetie's hand like this, saying we're gonna get through this, and I was like, okay. My thing is, right, I don't like being that person to hold people accountable for stuff they've done in the past because at the end of the day, people grow. But when you're like your brand is black men don't cheat, and you cheat, and you're not really taking accountability for it, it just vexed me. I can't lie, it just vexed me. I just didn't know what to do, man. And it just made black men look very bad because he's the one guy that we thought, okay, if you're pointing your finger at everybody like this, you're surely not going to cheat. So even if he did, so the fact that he did cheat, I was like, guy, you're lacking, man. You're lacking.
And then he tried to make it like, oh, cheating is just a part of it's just a part of a relationship.
Guy, he tried to bring God into it. Yeah, he tried to bring God into it. I was like, what's going on here, fam? You cheated, man.
It's like, oh, exactly. It's like, oh, it's a test in religion, and if your man cheats on you, you just have to try get through it.
Do you think everybody's capable of cheating?
Anybody's capable of cheating? No. It just depends on your principles and who you are.
I think everyone's capable of cheating. It's just not everyone's gonna do it. Because
I mean, everybody is capable of cheating, obviously. Anybody's capable of anything. You could say that for anything.
Yeah, but like some people be like, no matter what temptations against me, like people think they're on like the same discipline Jesus was when the devil came to him in the desert and say, yeah, I'll give you all this stuff right now if you just say you denounce God. Like we're humans at the end of the day. So I feel like we're all capable of cheating. And even people who are in relationships right now, if they're honest with themselves, there's a few times in their head they're like, oh, this short-term thing would make sense. But at the end of the day, the woke person would say risk versus reward. If I if I get with this girl right now, it could risk my relationship with my wife, my kids, blah 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 blah. So I just didn't like his message from the get go. That okay, honestly, I just think it's a me when he says black men don't cheat. Like I would like to
Hmm.
assume that we would do better, but obviously that's not the case. So I'm just like, you guys need to realize that we're also humans as well. So
So are you saying that cheating is okay?
no, 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 no. I'm not saying cheating is okay.
Because that's the way you're coming
Yeah,
off
yeah,
right
nah,
now,
nah.
man.
I just caught myself there. I don't even know what I'm saying, but
You're saying that we're, at the end of the day, we're all human.
I just don't like. I don't know. The bashing people get, the bashing celebrities get when they cheat is just so astounding to me, and it's very, very selective because some people can cheat and it's gone by within the first 2 days, and then some people cheat and it's like the headline news for the next 3 4 weeks. It's just too sad to see. Plus, I
That's
also,
because too many people look up to celebrity couples as like the role models for couples. It's
mm-hmm.
wrong, but that's what people do. People are too invested in celebs' lives.
That's too sad, man. Um, I don't know, man. I had more points about it. Let me even look up the article I had there for this this
Nobody
Jackson
was
guy.
screaming Birkenbag before Sweetie was screaming Birkenbag, like, but now was screaming Birkenbag. Now all the girls are shouting, "Ah, when you gonna give me a Birkenbag?"
Well, that one is
If he's
just
not getting
that
me
that one
Birkenbag,
that was just
he's
that one is just people being asinine, and I haven't used that word in like 3 years. But you're asinine for thinking like that, man. Go away. Why can't I find this guy? Oh yeah, he spells his name weird, Jackson with no e in the end. Oh, serial cheating, like you said, mad. So he's done it
yeah,
multiple
like,
times.
yeah, man.
I don't know. I feel bad for the girl because I don't know if she's happy with this. But the whole time during that video that I told you about, she's just like she's firm in it,
Hmm.
but she doesn't really want to. But because like I guess she is religious as well, she wants to firm it. But I'm just like
Nah, man, he's a mad manipulative guy. Like,
I think
and he's
so as
he's
well.
he's using religion and all to manipulate the situation and all. He's a dangerous guy, man. He even did a reaction to his own video. Like,
He's a clown because I watched that video and someone in the comment section said, "Oh, you should react to your video." Obviously, the guy's taking the piss because
yeah.
he's calling you out for always reacting to people who cheat, and now he's saying, "Why don't you react to yourself?" The guy actually took it on to himself to react to him.
The most mad is that in his reaction, he he was like, "Oh, the girl apologizing and stuff. It seems forced." And I was like, "Why would you contradict yourself?
What you
like
mean?
that's your apology. Like it's his apology video, and everybody's like, oh, she doesn't look comfortable. It seems forced. Like it seems like he's forcing her to do this." Then he went and reacted, and he made the same comment. Like,
Yeah, the guy's just trying to save face for his
but
what
would
you
you
call
not
it?
back yourself? Because this is your video. Like, would you not be like, oh, I don't think he's
Guy,
forced. I think this is a genuine apology.
he
Like,
wasn't even talking to he was talking to himself in the third person. That guy has some
yeah,
things he
like
needs to work on. I can't
not
lie.
serious. It's not
He's not a
serious.
serious guy at all. He's a very funny guy in to be honest.
I never even heard of him before.
I
This
don't know
thing.
him either. I think more American people would know him, but I looked him up when the whole thing happened because even people from our country and England were posting him when he cheated, and I was like, oh, who's
Yeah.
this guy? But yeah, man, I'm glad that people called out the cop, but at the same time, the human side of me is just like, don't kill
Nah,
this
man,
man's
he's a
career.
serial cheater, though. A serial
That's
cheater
true.
who's preaching about black men don't cheat. If your man does this, leave him. Guy, if your man serial cheats, you should be out the door. But now he's saying, oh, nah, he's trying to use religion as well. Nah. In this circumstance, I think he should be cancelled.
I think he should get a career change. That's all I'll say because he can't keep on advocating for the content. He can't keep on doing the same content he did beforehand because he has no credibility anymore. I can't lie.
Dead ass.
But to finish this guy like the way they're finishing him on Twitter, I don't know. But that's my personal preference. I just hate the
What
way
you
Twitter
mean,
just.
don't know? There's like no reason to back him. Like, there's actually no reason to back him.
There's no reason to back him other than the fact that I just don't want this nigga. I don't want them to completely destroy this nigga. Let him. He's taking his L, and you can still do your jobs. Don't get me
But he's
wrong.
still doing up madness, like.
He's still cheating.
Nah, like I mean, like with the whole reaction to his own video and contradicting himself, like he's making it
Listen, yeah,
worse from himself.
listen,
Like,
yeah. If you continue to watch this guy and actually listen to this guy after watching that video, that's actually your own. That means you're a ride or die fan. So there's nothing I can do that will change your opinion. But everybody who has like our common sense knows the difference now, so they can choose whether to watch him or not. But
nah, I think he should be cancelled, man.
I'm just looking out for the girl as well. I feel like that girl, low key, like you said, he pulled the religion card. That's why she's staying in that relationship. She doesn't look happy at all. I saw one video she was dropping proper bare Bible verses, whatnot. I'm like, guy, I get that, but like, this
Nah, there's
guy,
no Bible verses that condone cheating.
they don't condone cheating, but she was saying the Bible verses she was mentioning was like stuff to do with like the devil having their way with marriages, and this stuff is like their base. Okay, so their base main point was that yes, he cheated, yes, it was a big cap on his character, but this kind of stuff happens when you're in a God-fearing relationship and the devil always tries to get in the way. So we're just gonna get past this. That was their thinking behind the whole thing. That's why they stay together.
Continuously.
I don't
Like
know,
if it was
man.
like he cheated once, like and he realized he made a mistake, this, that. Like I can guess sometimes when people like it depends on the person. Some people allow that one time and you get over it and count. It was a serial cheater, still came onto the net and showed face. Black men don't cheat. They don't do this, that. If your man does this, leave him. Like a fraud. He's a fraud.
Yeah, the way you mentioned that, it's kind
He's a
of
fraud. Like
he
frauds
is a
need to
fraud.
be cancelled. Like
I don't like that word cancel. That's my main issue. That's why I just
look
don't like
here.
the word cancel.
When you're caught out as a fraud, you get cancelled. That's what happens.
Damn.
You
Ah,
gotta practice what you preach. Like
okay, yeah. No, that is true. That is true. So, what do you suggest he does now, though? What should
what?
Derek? How will Derek Jackson save his career if there is a
I don't
chance
give
to
a
save it?
rat's if he saves his career. I don't care. I don't give a fuck. Like I actually don't care. Like
I care small. Just
why though? There's literally no reason to back him my way. Absolutely no reason at all. Like
I
bro,
want to
I think
see.
you're misogynistic.
I want the person who has fallen from grace to see if there's a chance for redemption. That's all I want. If there's a chance for redemption. Yes.
There's no chance for redemption. Where's the redemption? He's a fraud.
So
You of all
so
people, I don't think you'd back a fraud.
no, I don't back a fraud, but I'm like, should we
But you
execute this
want the
man?
fraud to back to
No, no, no,
bounce
no, no.
back
But I don't want. I
from
don't.
fraudery.
I just don't want niggas to execute him. That's the thing. I be
What
the
you mean?
nigga. I be the nigga that if someone committed a murder, right, I would much rather instead of giving him the needle to give him time in prison and then give him time to reflect on what he's done. And there's a
So if
chance that he
somebody
goes
commits
back on their
murder,
fuckery. Hmm?
you don't want them to have life in prison. You want them to just have a
No,
little
I
bit of
said go.
time in
I
prison,
said go to
come
prison.
back
No, no,
out.
no, no, no. I said go to prison. So it's up to the judge if it's life or whatever, how many years. It depends on the degrees and whatnot. But I'm just saying, I just don't want him to get the needle. That's all I'm
Look
saying,
here.
man. I just want him to have a redemption arc because I feel in this
Look
day and
here.
age.
He's going to prison. His
Uh,
career, he's no longer on Instagram. When you're
oh,
in prison, you
really?
can't do nothing, you know? No, I don't know if he's actually like cancelled, but he's cancelled. Like, this is his punishment.
All I'm gonna say is if he makes a comeback like this, then GG because it's looking long for you, bro.
There's no comeback, man.
Is he still dropping
I mean, maybe
videos?
if he manipulates his way out of it.
He delete. Oh, he got rid of comments in his comment section.
See,
Okay, that one. Okay, never mind. I take back what I said. He's not taking. He's not taking. Look, my thing is right. Even if you do a heinous crime, if I see you are taking the full brunt of it and trying your best to like do better, then calm. But the
but
fact that
he's
you
not trying to do better. He was trying to manipulate his way out the situation. He's manipulated his wife. He's trying to manipulate the people as well. And he's misled how many people? You're not practicing what you preach, Moya. I actually don't get why you're backing this guy. There's no reason to back him. He actually should be cancelled. Like, this situation is a cancel and that's it.
That's damn shame. Black man down bad. Black man down
Like this
bad.
isn't like, oh, he did one minor thing, it was a mistake, he owns it. This guy is not owning up to his mistake. Like he's trying to make it seem like, oh, nah, I did this, but in the eyes of the Lord, like, yeah, it's okay, the devil, that. He's chatting was.
It's too bad. It's too bad. It's too bad. I tried. I tried, didn't it? But like Bruno said,
Why
yeah.
are you trying though? Why are you trying?
I
Does he
just
pay
don't want
you?
the nigga to
Does
get
he
the
pay you?
needle. That's the thing. I don't
Does
want
he
any
pay
nigga
you?
to get the needle. Not
Like
nigga.
you said, you
Nigga
didn't
is
even
a.
know who this guy was before. So why you backing him like this?
It doesn't have to be any. I don't have to know the person. I just don't want anyone to get the needle. That's the thing. Especially through the social media and
He
cancel culture.
deserves the needle. Like this whole situation deserves a needle. Like this is an easy
Listen,
this
yeah,
is an easy
Derek
axe the
Jackson.
guy like.
Derek Jackson, if you're listening right now, I won't lie. The whole content creation thing, you might be done out here. So if I was you, I would just try work some 9 to 5, get your monies up, and try some low key job because, like you can see here, even the man them don't rate you. So I don't know what you're gonna do. I can't lie. I don't know what you're gonna do. You said you talked about all this stuff, and then you were the exact person you said men should not be. So I can't really back you on that one. I just didn't want you to get the needle, but niggas are pressing that needle into you, trying to give you that time shifter power. So there's nothing I can do. 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 And as a black man, I am ashamed in you. Okay, we need to put ourselves at a higher standard, boys. It's not boys, men. We need to change it up, man. We got to be like Kevin
Well,
Samuels.
let me not even talk.
What's your other topic? By the way, guys, this is a short episode because Fredo is not here, and also we got to be doing stuff. But yeah, we said let's keep this consistency up and not miss a week. So yeah,
What was I saying? Yeah, what's your next one?
obviously, man's dressed like Kevin Samuels for a reason. I've been binging that guy for like the past 3 weeks, and it's like,
Yeah.
okay, if you guys don't know, Kevin Samuels originally was actually just an image consultant, but for whatever reason, his clients start asking him for other stuff, relationship advice. So the guy made a YouTube channel, blah 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 blah, and his opinion on certain stuff gets a lot of people riled up. Not just women. That's something people need to realize. He actually didn't go after women at the beginning. He only focused on men, but then he started to reach out to women as well. And his idea of how women should move in a relationship and what they should want in a relationship compared to like what the man wants is very, very let's just say out there that women that people don't like. But at the same time, yes, what he says is very coarse, but it's actually the truth. I can't lie to you. A lot of the stuff he says is the truth. So I was in a clubhouse call and they were talking about Kevin Samuels and this and that. And one of the girls was like, "Oh, like what he says is very rude, but every what he says is true. I can't even lie, but I just don't like how he says it." And then some guy brought up like, "Yes, and the but is very important. You realize what he's saying is the truth, so your emotions should just be cut off from it. Because if he's telling you the truth, he's not trying to cater to your feelings. He's trying to let you know so you don't end up, self harming yourself in the future." And a lot of women did not like that. And they start bashing the girl for even backing Kevin Samuels. Have you know Kevin Samuels, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. So the question is, um, not really a question, just to talk about Kevin Samuels as a person or whatnot. Like, do you agree with what he says? Most of what he says is, first of all,
Yeah. Most of what he says is direct and true. It is hard truth, but there's a few times that he does step out of line when he goes a bit harsh on it. Where it's like,
nigga do this, nigga do this, nigga like this. Okay, ma'am, age, and usually it's be like 30, 30, 40. So for age 30, okay. Dress size. And if the dress size is looking higgy, the face this guy makes, I'm like, oh nah, this is gonna be a murder. It's gonna be a murder. It's gonna be a murder. And then she goes, "What would you rate yourself? 1 to 10. You cannot use 7." And obviously, the girls there sometimes, they back themselves a lot. And it's kind of like, I'm a 10. I goes, "Oh, so you're a Halle Berry type, you're a Rihanna type, even though she's got that big forehead, you're a 10." And then, the pars afterwards is just not healthy at all. So, like, do you think that in this day and age, it's better to be honest with how people are? Or like,
the thing is, I feel like a low key does discourage self confidence though. Like them ones, I get like, okay, realistically, you're not a 10, but you can't add somebody's mentality for, having self confidence and believing in themselves that they are a 10. Like,
But some of them are delusional. I can't lie to you. Like some of them actually call themselves a 10, and then they'll try to make up excuses. They're like, "Oh, I used to be a 10, so like I still have 10 aspects." I was like, "What?
Highly,
That's not how it
there's
works.
no use to be those. There's no use to
That's not
be
how it works. That's not
nah,
how
I
it
don't
works."
back that, but sometimes, I don't know.
And you have to remember, they came on his show to ask for advice. So it's not like he's in the comment section doing up, "Oh,
Yeah,
you're
they
not
know
even."
what he's like. They know what he's like. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's
Nah,
just kind
nah.
of
So
like
some of them I've even seen like, oh, they're not tens at all, but like I do get when they do say 10 because it's self confidence and stuff, and they genuinely believe like they are it. Like,
fake it till you make it, yeah. But they're not even making it. You get what I'm saying? Like you're just saying it,
yeah,
but you're not doing anything to improve your stats. If you get what I'm saying, you're just staying stagnant. So say if I say like I'm a 9 out of 10, right? But realistically, I know I'm
yeah,
like a 6. That fake it till you make it expression only applies to somebody who's actually faking in terms of they're saying this bold statement, but there's in the groundworks in the behind the shadows, they're working up towards that. They're working out, they're eating healthy, they're getting their money up, blah 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 blah, until you make it and then you get up to that 9 status. But with a lot of these girls, from what I've seen in the show, they're just saying it outright, and then they ask them about certain stuff that guys like, about their face, about their body shape. And one thing girls did not realize until they hopped on the show was that guys actually don't give a fuck about what you make. That's also one thing I was like, I don't want to say it, but at the same time, a lot of men them do agree what they say. That like they actually in terms of their wife, the money they bring in isn't the main thing that they're looking for. Like the way a girl looks for a guy, like the income
yeah.
thing.
Guys don't really look to girls as providers, so there would be no reason for guys to care about how much money a girl brings in. As long as it's one of them, like, it's not one of them ones where you're leeching or something, or you're not doing anything at all. Oh, some guys don't mind. Some guys don't mind the traditional, housewife doesn't bring in peace type thing. But
I don't even think
most guys
I don't
don't
even
mind.
I don't even think it's that they mind. They like that kind of stuff. They like the idea that they're the ones that do the hard work, and they expect, food at the table at home. This is not. And that's the arrangement they have with these women. But obviously, in this day and age now, and it's not wrong. Do what you want to do, but at the same time, I said this like a few episodes ago. The same way you have needs, the guy also has needs. So you wanting that quote unquote high value man that he always talks about, they're not looking for somebody to be on the same level as them and financially. They want somebody that can take care of them, emotionally, sexually,
Yeah,
all of
because
that,
they
and take care
have
of
the
the house.
financial
Yeah, they all
stability.
have
They
that
don't
stuff.
need that.
So why is your first point like, oh, I make 6 figures? A guy that makes 6 figures as well is like, it's not that deep. Like, I actually want you to take care of my kids, not be working in the same workforce as I'm doing.
Yeah. And a girl who makes six figures won't go for somebody who makes less. But a guy who makes six figures will go for somebody because they're not looking for money, isn't their main aspect. Like,
That's very interesting. Very interesting. It be like that. I just enjoy his content because although it's very coarse, it's very, very real. And he always
mm-hmm,
goes back and says, like, so many of these girls, well, not all of them, but a lot of these girls, after the thing is done, and a few weeks later, they'll end up texting him like, yo, what you said, like, although it was very, very like upfront, I actually needed that self check, self reality check, because I was moving Buki and I was expecting all this stuff without even like considering what the guy might have wanted or how to move these situations. So I can't really fault
yeah.
what he's saying, but people, like I said, girls just don't like him because even though they know what he's saying is low key facts, it's the way he's saying it. But if he didn't say it that way, maybe the girls wouldn't take it to heart like he wants them to. So
But there's not, I get it, but like, I don't think there's any way of putting it differently. Like, he just says straight up, like, he doesn't diss them. He kind of just lays out the facts. He's like, so you who doesn't do this, this, and that thinks that you're a 10, or you think that you are wife material, or any man with this, 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 this. And they be like, oh yeah, no, I don't do that. Oh no, I don't do that either. No, and then he's like, so why do you think that you are a 10 if you don't do this, this, and that? Which would, most people would say that is what makes up a 10 kind of ways.
that is true,
He
but
kind of breaks it up down like,
I won't lie. He does when he meets a girl, he does this to my own lie. Like when he meets a girl that's proper delusional, he'll probably be like, not even like proper like, oh, you're ugly. This is not like, he'll just say something that's just kind of like a backhand, like, ma'am, you're a three at best. And I'm like,
But that's not.
ah.
That's just him saying straight up. Like that's not like how. That's
But
not
you
like
can
him
see,
calling that ugly or
yeah,
something.
you can see that like a normal person would say that in a lot better tone. Like, ma'am, I'm not trying to be rude, but I don't think you're a 10. But he's like, ma'am, you're a three at best. At best.
Nah, nah. He does start off like that though. He'd be like, "I don't think you're a 10," and then be like, "I'm a 10.
Yeah.
I'm a
And
10," and
that's
he'll be like, "That's
exactly,
when he."
exactly. The thing is, most times he comes with a very polite energy, but when he sees the girl like delusional or being rude towards him, the amount of girls that rolled their eyes over him and the guy switches, okay, you want this, Kevin Samuels? All right, nigga, let's do this. This is not. And you have to realize you need to go and watch the men one. When he talks to men from back in the day, oh my god, he's way worse. He's way worse. I was watching one video and it was kind of like, oh, um, he was basically doing the exact same thing. Like, oh, do you work? So you're unemployed. I am. How much do you weigh? It's like 250 pounds. Oh, so you're a fat fuck. And I was like, yay! Imagine you said that to girls. Oh no, 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 no. So he's actually a lot harder than men, on men than women. So I don't
Women
know.
are more sensitive about those things than men.
It is true. It is true. But it's kind of like he was also the guy on the speaker anyway was kind of saying stuff like, "Oh man," and he's like, "Oh, do you have any interests?" Oh, I didn't really have those kind of hobbies because I didn't have a good childhood, and that's something that like everybody can relate to somewhat. But he's kind of like, bro, we all have our shit to do. Just you gotta fix up, man. You can't keep on making excuses. That's just a general one as well. Women can also feel a ways about someone coming after them for not having hobbies. But like he's the same. I can't even articulate what I'm saying, but he's kind of like he's still hard on everybody, but he's even harder than men than women. You
Mm.
get me? I just like anybody that's real. That's why I love Dave Chappelle. That's why I low key like Kevin Simons. That's why I'm dressed like this nigga today. And it's like, you know what I'm saying?
But you're back in fraudster Derek Jean. So
Hey man, that was different Mayorski.
that's literally you a few minutes ago.
Okay. That was Mayorski. That was Mayorski. But who you're talking right now is Kevin Samuels, so I'm a completely different person. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay.
Any more topics, Bruno?
Not like you have anybody here to be breaking down anyway.
That's what I was gonna do. I was gonna do something with Alfred, but Alfred's not here. That's why I was like trying to get him on, guys. I was gonna do a little segment thing today, but because if you don't know, Alfred was shooting a little, some
Call
stuff
one of your
today.
girlfriends and do it.
I'm not trying to get in trouble today.
Are you not Kevin Samuels?
I am Kevin Samuels, but if I prep them beforehand, maybe. But if I come to them and just say, man, you're a three at best, that's how they'll block me for the rest of
Come on, boy.
life.
Hardly. Obviously, you're gonna say how you think they are. So if they're 6, you say they're 6. You think if you think they're 8, they're 8. Like
Let me see. Let me see who I can. Let me see. Let me see if I can try it. The things I do for this podcast, man. That's how I come up the episode and say, guys,
can't make this up,
I
bro.
retract,
Can't make this
I
up.
retract my statement. This is not. I don't know who I'd go for though, because everyone's busy. Do you know what? I might leave that for the next episode. I'll text a few people to see if they're down to do it, and then we're gonna hop on and we're gonna break this shit down. That's what we're gonna do. Okay, Kevin Samuels will make a return for the next episode, but for now, I think we just have to keep it stepping because if I told you if I start shooting blind like a stormtrooper, that's how one Jedi will split up my nose. I'm not trying to do that right now. Oh, no, sir.
What you mean? This is can't make this up, man. Just do it spontaneously. Like that can't be staged.
I'm not even trying to stage it. I'm just like, are you down to do this right now? It's not like those scenarios where it's just a quick question. This is something I'm going to break down their insecurities and whatnot. If niggas not down to do that shit, I can't force him to do that shit. Even Kevin Samuels don't do that shit. It's only someone who's willingly
Yeah,
able to hop on. So we'll do that tomorrow. We'll do that next week. I'll promise you guys. I'll do that next. I'll find like 2 or 3 people to do that shit with.
yeah.
That's what makes sense.
Alright. You've probably heard this question before, Moira, but I'm gonna ask it because I wanna see what your reaction is.
Yeah, what's up?
So obviously, your parents give you €400 to tell you go pay the rent. You're on your way to go pay the rent. You get to the place. Yeah, it's almost your time to pay. You do the usual. You check out pockets to get ready the money so that when you hand it, the money's gone.
Money's gone from the envelope that they gave me.
Hmm?
Did you say?
No, you can't find the money. Like, you can't find the money.
Oh.
You swear that you put the money in your pocket, check your pockets, the money's gone. Your heart drops. You rush home. You're looking over the floor just in case you dropped it. You rush home. You're checking your bedroom. Money's gone.
So what scenario is what I do?
What? You go to your parents. You tell them. I lost the money. Your mom beats you. Then she calls your dad. Your dad comes home from work. He beats you as well. You go to your room. You hop onto the bed. Fucking hate this life. Fucking hate it. Good. You know.
I can't be B. I'm Kevin Samuels. I can't be B. I can't be B like that. I'm Kevin Samuels, bitch.
Yeah. Get in your bed. You feel your pillow. You like this. You like this. And when your arm is under the pillow, you feel the money. Yeah. What's this? So you find the money.
Oh, I know the scenario. I already know what I'm saying. I'm keeping that piece. If I've been beat, yeah, like proper beat. Yes, initially they were under the notion that I lost the money. But as a kid, my mentality as a kid, I'm not thinking rationally. These man just beat me for no reason. Well, okay, there was a reason, but I ended up
doesn't matter what age you are. You're the age you are now. Still keeping the peace.
My conscience is different now because I don't. If they needed that money, because like, what if that was actually the money they needed for rent? So it's like, if I keep it,
obviously it's money they need for rent, nigger.
Yeah, I know, but what I'm saying is, what I'm saying is, they don't have any piece left to actually pay that rent. Everything else is like allocated.
But you don't know.
Else.
You don't know that. All you know is that they beat your ass.
I'll ask. I'll say, so mom, is there no way you can pay the rent? And if they're proper,
you're not allowed to ask.
What you mean? That's my family.
You have to make the decision there. Are you keeping the peace? You just got bet for losing peas. Are you keeping the peas? Yes or no? There's no asking. You don't know if this is the only peas they have or not. All you know is that they beat your ass for losing these peas, and now you found these peas. Then once you took the ass whipping, and you're gonna go give the peas back. Alright, are you keeping the peas as compensation?
Okay, I'm a high value man, of course. So I need to double down money.
High value? Since when?
Triple down money. You don't see me in the suit. See me in the suit. I'm Kevin Samuels. I'm tripling that money on crypto. I'm spending all. I'm spending all that. No. Bruno. I'm spending all. I'm gonna invest all that money in crypto.com, and hopefully I can triple X the money, give them back the money, and say, yeah, you can pay for the rent now. Because you don't know nowadays, you could actually make serious P's within a day, or I could lose it. But it is what it is. If I lack, I lack.
So you're gonna take that money just to go invest it in cryptocurrency?
Because I'm a high value man. Because big man, okay, look, yeah, God will always make a way, yeah. So they'll find a way to make the rent some way. So I might as well use that €500, spend it on something that can actually, like, Sorry, give me a second. I don't know why that alarm there, but triple X that money to see if I can.
Myra, have you ever invested in crypto before?
Nah, but I have a good friend named Timmy Jurijaye. Listen, yeah, Timmy.
And how many figures does Timmy make?
I won't lie. Let's not talk about that one, but he makes peace.
Exactly.
No. I don't want to bait out his numbers like that, but let's just say he makes peace. Timmy's a high value man too. So if I really wanted to,
so is he making 4 figures?
4 figures, yes. Oh, I don't know. Maybe he is. Maybe he's not. Maybe he's
well, not. Myra, there's no use. No, you're not baiting out money. You're baiting out how many figures he's making.
Okay, he's making.
You can cut out the name.
He's made 4 figures. Yes. So all I have to do is say, yo, I'm gonna give you this money. Yeah, you use it to invest. See what you do. It's a risk, but as a high value man, I'm ready to take the risk. So yeah,
that's very stupid.
Text me and say, yeah, you're saying it's stupid, yeah, but when you want to get a cut out of my money, I look at you and say you're not a high value man too, so I'm not doing it.
What you mean a high value man? Moira, I've been there when you've been sweating to pass money, bro.
Listen, yeah, that's a different mayorski.
Moira, you're the type of nigga that will watch his nigga starve. You watch his nigga starve, you won't buy them food.
Because I want you guys because I want you guys to do better. I'm saying get your
money
up, nigga.
No, that's not why. It's because you don't want to pay peace for that nigga,
man. Man. I'm gonna look at you as
you're
I'm gonna look at you as
I'm don't make me tell them the ice skating story.
What's the ice skating story?
The ice skating story.
In terms of me not
It's not even to do with peace. It's just the ice skate. You said you're a high value nigga. If I tell everybody what you did that day, You're not high value at all.
Listen, yeah. As a high value man, I looked at that day. I looked at the risk versus reward, and I said, if I do so and so,
My word.
I could
My
end up
word. If I
getting.
explain the story, said God knows the girls will back you.
God knows certain girls will back me. Certain girls.
My word. No, but who will back you? I know even your friends won't
The
back
high value
you.
women will back me.
Nobody.
The high value women will back me.
Nobody's backing.
Listen, yeah, that's the story.
Even the man them kind of won't back you.
Nah, the high value men will back me because they'll see the risk versus rewards. And my way, you did the right thing for yourself. Listen, yeah. I'm not telling the story today, yeah. All I'm gonna say is in that specific story.
Unless you can say yes or no. If you say no, I have to tell the story, and then we'll see how it goes.
Wait. No, yes or no for what?
I said if I drop this story, yeah, tell me that they will back you.
Who will back me?
The people, the listeners.
Listen, yeah, the people are very different in this podcast, so I don't know. I don't know their background, but all I'm saying is the high value people.
You're chatting.
I'm Kevin Samuels. I don't even need this rubbish, man. I don't even need this rubbish. I don't even know why I'm being interrogated, man.
What's wrong? You're saying you're a high value nigger. Okay, I'm gonna tell a story that's gonna decrease your value because I know you're not a high value man at all.
Listen, yeah, I've learned from my mistakes. Even that day there, stories. I still back what I did that day. I can't even lie to you because at the end of the day, I looked at the risk versus reward.
You're not. You're saying that you're high value, but you're scared for me to tell this story here because you know the reaction you'll get, man. Mario, I can even say that your closest friend right now, a mutual friend that's your closest friend right now, won't back you. Even your closest friend will say, "I won't lie, my way. You're moving mad. You're moving weird. Like, why didn't you just?"
My friends. I look at my friends and say, y'all niggas are some haters. You just hating on the high value man. All I have to say. If you listen to that story and you don't back what I say, then you're just not on the same wavelength as me. And it is what it is.
High value men don't eat yam on live stream, like.
Listen, yeah. So come, story time now. This is story time.
No, they can't wait eating powdered yam on live stream.
Listen.
Look, let me even get the picture for a YouTube video as well. Let me get the picture.
I'll even drop it because I don't even care. I'll drop it on Instagram page if people want. But look, here's the story, right?
Nah, but they can't wait.
I know you don't even have to show them. I'll put it on the Instagram page because you can't really focus it. I'll drop it. Just send it to me. But look, calm. So look, right? I've been streaming on Twitch for the past week and a half because I think it's very fun to do. Talk to the listeners, blah, 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 blah. So then the stream was just starting, like literally 2 minutes in. So I said, let me get some food. Now, what is a very, very good source of carbohydrates in an African household? I'll wait. Yam, yam. But also, agege bread. Sweet agege bread.
You said yam. Yam is a good.
Yeah, but agege bread is also good. Listen, yeah, if we top up how many calories is in agege bread to a pounded jam, I even feel like 1 kg of pounded jam still won't equate to a loaf of agege bread. That shit is wham. It's like 1,000 calories, but yeah, is what it is. So I had like half a loaf and I had beans and stew with it, right? And for whatever reason, this terrorist that I have as a friend took a photo of me eating the food on stream. I actually didn't even know my camera was on, but it is what it is. And the way the way I'm eating, it actually looks like I'm eating pounded jam. I'm doing something like this, but actually just eating like agege bread. So then this terrorist now goes to go put on his story, and I get like 5 of them like, Maya, you're actually just done out here. Like, why are you doing now on live broadcast? What is wrong with you? And I'm just like, bro, it's agege bread. And people, girls gonna be like, "Oh, why are you eating agege bread on stream?" I don't know what you're talking, man. Just nah, man. Don't piss me off. Why is a high value man? Why wouldn't a high value man eat high value caloric food? You know, just go away, man. Stop talking. Nah.
Say agege bread is high value food.
High value calories anyway.
No,
high value calories. Food. High value calories. Food. Yeah, it's a lot of calories.
A high value man would eat high value food, do high value things. I have multiple stories where you don't do high value things, and multiple times where you don't eat. Wait, don't make me tell them about the McDonald's.
Why are you banging stuff out in 2018? Listen, I'm a different person. I'm a different person. I'm 2021. My way is a high value man. That's all I have to say.
Wait, this was last year, like.
The McDonald's story was like
2019.
Yeah, 2019. Listen, I did a lot of fugazi stuff in 2019, so you can't even say that one.
Look, I can't count 2020 because I barely seen you in 2020 because obviously there's a pandemic. But in 2020 there would be more stories, bro. There would be more stories of you being niggerish, like
2021.
not a high value man for dust, man. Doesn't
2021
even have
have
a trim,
evolved.
like
2021 have evolved. Have evolved, man. I've evolved. I don't even need the trim. I got the suit. I've got the aura about me. You don't need the trim. Boy, man, them. You don't need the trim. You just need to come correct with the sauce, and people are gonna see they're high value. That's all I gotta say about that.
my way. Let me Kevin Samuels you. What do you rate yourself out of 10?
Me,
Yes, you.
high value.
So what do you rate yourself out of 10?
High value,
Out
man.
of 10.
I rate myself
Out of 10.
high value.
Can you not understand simple mathematics?
High value.
1 to 10.
I high value. That's all I
So
gotta
the only
say.
options are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Pick a number.
Okay, 1 to 10, yeah.
He's gonna try and make up some words now.
Why are you talking before I can talk, man?
Guy, you're even rubbing your hands. I told you. I said this on the 50th episode. I know Maiwa. I know when he's about to try and chat Waz. I know I'm about to chat Waz's face.
Yeah, all the listeners need to know is I'm high value. It is what it is, man. That's all you need to know. That's all you need to know.
Look here. All they know, like, look here, Maiwa. I'd say, yeah, 7, 8 on a good day. With no trim, Maiwa, you know yourself. That's a 4, 5, maybe. 5 if you're being generous.
Yeah.
That's a 4.
Same way Stormzy pulled up to I don't know music video with no trim. I'll pull girls like this with no trim.
Highly, man. Stormzy doesn't have edges, man. He has no trim oil.
Yes, yeah.
Ever since Eddie put your hairline back, bro.
Oh, God forbid I ever get trim from Eddie's. God forbid. I won't even let that one get to the public. I never got trim from Eddie's. Don't even try it. Never. I'm not even gonna say who Eddie is. If you know who Eddie is, you know who Eddie is. I never got trim from Eddie's. God forbid. Nah. Looking like LeBron if I get trim from Eddie's. No way.
If Fredo was here right now, he'd expose you in a different way. But
if Fredo was here right now, it'd be a very different story because by this time in the episode, I would have finished him. So it is what it is. Maybe that's why Fredo's avoiding this episode because he knows that his time is coming. Because if you watch the last episode, I couldn't really come for him because he wasn't saying none. But this time I devised a plan that forced him to be baited
out. You mean he wasn't saying none? On that black and bold, he said so.
He did.
He didn't retaliate.
He did. I'm gonna retaliate now. I'm gonna retaliate when I see him again. Don't worry. Niggas think I take disrespect on this low. As a high value man, maybe I should have just let it go. But the petty nigga in me is not allowing it. I can't lie to you. I'm gonna have to be a little bit low value for that episode. But it is what it is, man. What time are we on now, actually? Let me check.
40.
All right. Let me get. Do you have any more topics?
Not really for a short ep, no.
Yeah, I had one there that just sprung to my mind. I had it from time ago. So obviously, I already told you that story about my friend who we went to their birthday party recently, right? And then he was just telling stories about his dad. And then one of this man them told us a story about how his dad drove him home one day, like late at night in the Lucan area, right? And to avoid speed bump, the guy drove onto the sidewalk. And when I saw the guy, I said,
would that not equate to a speed bump still, though? You still have to go up to the oak, and it's still like a bump up.
At the end of the day, I don't know this man's logic. I don't know. But at the end of the day, the guy chose to drive on the sidewalk rather than go over speed bump. So the question was, obviously Bruno's Alfred's not here, but who do you think is probably going to be the most reckless driver out of the three of us?
You.
Me?
Yeah.
Why?
Because you're one weird guy, man.
Guy, that's not
like the most actually like daring person of all of us is you.
Not on the road though. I'm scared for my life on the road. I have.
Yeah, but if there's anybody with the mentality, is you.
Actually, no.
I'll be muy well. Did you just let that guy cut you off? And you'll be like, hardly. You're the one man that's 360.
Let me.
Because you're one petty guy.
Let me explain why. Let me explain why it's definitely not me. So if people don't know, 9 years old Mayorski, the day before his birthday, the guy was enjoying life. Guy was walking to school, all of that. And that day, the devil tried to take my life. Got hit by a car. This is a big accident. Why is this guy laughing? What? This guy is laughing at my story. You hear this?
I said
Ah,
the devil tax same way, look.
nah, you guys laughing, but nah, that's rude, man. Why you not laughing?
Look, yeah, I can laugh because I've been hit by a car as well. So
Have you actually?
yeah,
That's crazy. Like when?
look, yeah. Ask anybody, and most people in Lucan have been hit by a car, man. And Lucan, man, them man drive recklessly for no reason, man. I can name 5 people right now who've been hit by cars, man. Who all live in the Lucan area, man.
What?
They
That's
be driving
crazy.
reckless, man. Me, I just wanted to go to the ice cream man as 9 years old kid, man, and they ran me down, bro. They ran me down.
Ah! Nah, that's too scam. You boys didn't tell me this. This is crazy. But yeah. So because of that,
Never really comes up.
I, I don't know how bad
There's no
your
reason for me to
I
tell
don't
you.
know how bad your injury was, but I was out of school for like 2 months because my collarbone was fucked up. I had one
Oh,
big bump on
bro.
my head. So because of that,
Wow, it was summer for me, so
oh yeah, nah, they
there was
canceled
no
walk.
missing school.
They canceled walk on Wednesday for us that whole month.
Bruh, you did it on school trip.
Nah, do you know what walk on
Like you did
Wednesday
on
is?
walk on. Oh yeah, to walk the school. Yeah, I get you.
Yeah, man.
To
Can you
encourage kids to
imagine?
walk the school
Can you
van.
imagine them trying to do this thing that makes students to walk, and the principal goes, "Oh, sir, a student's been walked has been run down by a car by an SUV."
Swear you live close to the primary school. So the
I
primary
do,
school right
and
next
the
to
mad thing is,
your
the mad thing is, I was right. I was like right. It wasn't near my school, but my estate's right beside a different school, and it was right in front of that place. So for her to be running at that speed, she was completely in the wrong. But is what it is. I've forgotten about it.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I have PTSD from that. So low key, I feel like I'm going to be the most careful. Like I'm not trying to speed on the motorway. Don't do none. Nah, man. I get too. Yes, I'm the most daring, but at the same time, I'm the one that has that I overthink out of the group the most. I'm pretty sure. So I could be driving right now, and I'm like, oh boys, what if a squirrel just came now and I have to swerve at this? I start rolling like this. Nah, man, I need to slow down. Let me slow down. Let me slow down. So I think I actually be the least reckless driver out of all of us.
I don't think that has anything to do with your driving though.
What you mean? Like, okay, I'm
Like,
not saying I'm going to be the most skilled driver, but I'm going to be the most safest driver. That's what I'm saying. So I wouldn't even put myself in this position to actually get in a car crash because I'll be moving so slow. That's what I'm saying.
I don't know. I feel like you have the maddest mentality of all of us. None of the rest of us, because Taze can drive and he's a calm driver. Um, Fredo, definitely not gonna be a reckless guy.
Early man.
Me,
With them big hands.
I've been hit by a car and I've driven, and I don't even want to drive because I'm too scared of that shit. So
I feel like it's Fredo.
it's
I feel like it's Fredo,
just
you know.
yell it. Why would it be Fredo?
Because Fredo
Fredo will. I
overreacts.
think Fredo will crash over some stupid
Yeah.
shit, but I don't think
Oh.
he's the most reckless, as in like reckless thinker.
I can
Be
imagine it.
like, my
I can
way.
imagine a day.
That light is orange, man. Slow down. You mean I can beat it.
Nah, never me, never me, never me, never me, never me. That's how I like my life go. Maya, watch out! Oh my god!
You know that Playboy Catty view when they're in a car, you know when I'm smoking dope, I will have a next week, and then they drive off the cliff and the car is just flipping.
Not me.
That's what you'll
Not me,
do,
not
boy.
me, not me. I feel like
That's what you'll
I feel
do,
like
boy.
Fredo will do some dumb shit. Like we'll be piring him, like, "Oh, you're a rubbish driver, this and that." And he said, "Yeah, I'll show you boys. I'll show you boys." So then we start driving, and then we're like,
He'll be like, man, I'm just trying to be safe. You just try to switch gear. He'll hit the wrong gear or something, and what?
I said, "Boys, the wheel fell off." I said, "What do you mean the wheel fell off? I just saw it over
You've been
there."
doing what Will Smith be screaming. You say, Mama,
Mama,
no!
no! That guy's too expressive in his acting. What the hell? But yeah, today was just a short episode. Obviously, Fredo wasn't there, and man, them have exams and stuff. But be sure, I think the Black and Bold episode should have dropped by the time you saw this. I think, but it should either be it either should have dropped or it'll be on that
Will
same
be
week.
dropping.
So make sure to check that shit out. Make sure to follow us on all the socials, all of that. It's been your host with the most, Kevin underscore Samuels on Instagram.
My God, get a grip, man.
I'm Kevin Samuels, man. What you talking about?
Okay. Breezy, you know.
and the
Real person.
what you mean real person? I'm actually
I'm
you boys
actually
are talking like I'm a fictional character. Kevin Samuels is a real person. I am Kevin Samuels, man. What's going on?
Yeah, but he's his own man. Like you can't be somebody you're not. Like, are you an actor?
Yeah. What's that? I mean, I've acted in plays. I'm an actor.
Look, yeah, let me show you what my man has acted in.
Go away, go away, go away, go away, go away, go away, go away.
Nah, man, boy, give me the password and the thing to CMTU. They'll see a real actor.
Yeah?
They'll see a real
Fake
actor.
news.
You said you're an actor. You've acted in plays, yeah?
I'll
Let's display your work. Let's
See the way
display
I'll
your work.
deactivate that account fast. No way.
Let's display your work.
No way. Well, they'll see later
Exactly.
on. They'll see later on.
Exactly.
But yeah.
You low value guy.
It's been
Anyways,
Kevin Samuels.
Breezy, you know how we do.
Kevin Samuels, aka Mayorski, and Alfred, who is not even here. But yeah, he'll be back in the next episode. And we'll see you guys in a bit. Peace.
Live.